You know AO got the sauce.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the Bumpin' Heads podcast. I'm your chesty bestie, Persephanii, and I'm joined with my nearest and dearest. Say hello to Dion DC Curry, Kenny Jones, and Martini Bellini.
What's up, y'all?
And today we have a special guest, the legendary Fat Man Scoop.
Wow, thank you. I you know, it's funny because people say legendary, but I never look at myself like that. Just look at myself as a regular dude that, you know, I just had some years in the game. But, you know, I'm thankful for it, but thank you. If you say legendary, I'll go with it.
So what exactly is your role? Are you producer? Are you hype man extraordinaire? Are you what exactly?
Most of I'm basically the nigga that yell on your record. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, I'm not gonna make myself more than I am. Mm-hmm. I'm the dude that yells on your record. I have produced stuff before, but I'm not really good at making beats or anything like that. I'm the dude that you call and you say, "Yo, man, do it," and then you just send me the record, and then I send it back to you, and that's it. I'm not. That's my thing. I'm not anything else, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you sent us over some drives.
Yeah,
hard.
Oh yeah,
shit was hard too.
That was
That's
fire.
a gift.
Like
You know what's so funny about that? It was crazy about that is that for me, when I just do it, I do it. But I guess I've done this so much that my voice is just so synonymous with that kind of thing.
That's a fact.
That people just love it. I could be saying ass, balls, underwear, you know, nose hair, and for
Any
some
word
reason,
sells in your tone.
it works. So I mean, you know, like you guys asked me to do it. I just went in there and did it. It wasn't nothing for me, but my voice is, I guess, is so synonymous with that that I'm lucky and I'm blessed because
That's a fact.
I'm blessed.
We were on Clubhouse, and we were in a Clubhouse room, and he was like, laundry, clothes, washer, dryer. It turned up, hamstring. Oh my God. Like, we turned up off of laundry. Hamstring.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so you gotta look at it this way. The only people who don't appreciate what I do is my kids. Because it's never anything that's good when I'm yelling. It's get over here. What's wrong with you? Don't touch that. So
I can see how that would work.
You know,
that's scary. That's scary.
If I was your kid, I'd start dancing.
No, you wouldn't. The thing is that you're not dancing and getting beat. So
right.
And you know, the thing with kids is that kids never look at you like that person.
Right.
So my kids, and my kids are older now. You know, my daughter was 20 on Saturday, and my oldest son is 25.
Okay.
But they look at me as a cornball until the people that they think are cool fuck with me.
Right.
So like we'll be somewhere and Dad, you're so corny or whatever, and then like the Migos will come up. And they'll be like, "Oh, Scoop, what's going on?" And then they'll say, "Oh," like, or you know, the Woo or somebody that they look up to, or whatever will come up and be like, "Scoop, hug me," and then they still think I'm a cornball. They tell me all the time, "You're a cornball." I'm like, all right, fine. I can be. That happened with Jay. So if you look at I forget what the video was, but Jay's nephew, Jay tried to give him a hug. He said, "Get up. Who's saying get off me this hove?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
It ain't gonna be me.
Who's saying get off me to
Nah.
home?
Always corny to your kids, no matter what.
Absolutely. Okay. So we like to talk about little topics or whatever, maybe what's going on in pop culture or what's trending. And recently, I saw a video of somebody took at an airport coming from, is it Santo Domingo? The Dominican Republic.
Okay, asses. All right now.
Speaking of asses, yes, there were on the caption. Now I don't know if it was really 28 wheelchairs, but on the caption it said there was 28 wheelchairs lined up of women who had recently gotten surgery, and I'm guessing BBLs because that's
the
kind of
shit.
what's in.
Yeah.
Right.
BBLs, Brazilian butt lift. I think there's there's actually another term for it. Can you look up the other term for BBL? There's a more medical term.
Ass surgery is,
Pretty much.
let's get
It
it
is.
medical.
So basically what happens is they take fat from other parts of the body, like, a little fat right here,
Right.
back. Sometimes they take it out of their thighs and midsection,
Stomach,
mostly midsection.
Right.
And then they put it in their asses and hips so that they have the super curvaceous figure. And so I don't know if it's on discount now, but it seems like everybody got the money to get it now. So it's like,
Well, stimulus check.
Right.
A stolen PPP.
COVID, yeah.
Like all of this, people.
COVID has made a lot of
people
funds
done
possible.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
and
Martini.
accessible.
Yeah, good say it.
Yeah. COVID has made a lot of funds accessible to a lot of people, especially people that's,
How much do they cost?
It depends.
Depends on what.
So a couple of my homegirls is talking about getting them. It depends on where you go. That's why a lot of them is going to the DR, Colombia.
Oh, for the
Like,
discount.
cheaper. Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm
Okay.
hearing that some of them is only like you can get away with something for like $500.
600.
Yeah, like $5K. But the good ones, like if you want it done the right way, you go to Miami, get it done the right way, or whatever.
Dr. Miami.
It's like 15, 20.
Now, let's look at that. Who does it better? Does Miami do it better or DR? Because DR always has people been going to DR forever. So it's almost like in New York, I know the best. If I want to get shot, I want to go to Harlem Hospital because they deal. That's all they do is gunshot. A nigga walk in, yo, I got shot, yo. Like, is it better now? At the same time, Miami is good because if you out in the Dominican Republic and your thing is defective, who you talking? First of all, you got to talk to people in Spanish.
Right.
But like, I want to go somewhere where if you mess my ass up, we can complain about this. I can write somebody an email. Be like, yo, what's going on here?
Can I speak to
That's-
management,
A
please?
return department.
These are the chances that you are taking.
I'm hearing Miami for sure. Like
Miami.
you want to pay the money.
You want
Yeah.
If you have the money, you should. As a man who has been approached about purchasing an ass, sir. No, sir. I have been approached like, would you purchase this ass for me? And we can make a deal. Yeah, well, the deal was if you purchase the ass, then you can have unlimited use.
Upset ass.
Okay.
I said, well, hold on now.
Bad deal right
That's a
there.
hell of a deal.
Yeah, but wait,
That's not a bad deal.
No. You have to grandfather me in because what if you go meet this big head nigga over here and now you telling me that, no, dude, you gotta give me my money back. No problem, sir.
I know you did not say grandfather me in.
You
How
have
many
to.
times you gotta get the ass before you buy the
Okay,
ass?
so no. What I mean is this. Okay, so let me give you the story. Let me give you the story. Okay, here's the story. There was an individual that had, she's bad.
Shall
Bad.
remain nameless.
Yeah, it was gonna remain nameless. She's bad, right? But she had the ass like the ass of Tom Brokaw, fucking the ass of fucking I don't know Jerry West. I don't know, like
Damn,
any man. Pick a man.
I don't know who they are, but I
Right,
know
but
they
it's
must
just
be
ass,
men,
like
so it
down,
must
this
not
was just ass. It was all like down, right? So we had a conversation, and I knew that if this last piece was going to get her out of here, she was going to be out of the fucking, she was going to be stratosphere. So she said to me, I got a proposal for you. I said, well, give it to me. She said, I tell you what, if you buy it, You could beat whenever you want. I said, wait up now. Hold on now.
Damn.
If I do that, what if you meet another dude? She was like, listen, I just got to abide by the agreement. We just got to be like quiet about it and stuff like that. And I said, I thought about it and I started adding it up and everything. And I said, for me, it didn't. Maybe I should have brought it. Maybe because I had the money. Like I said, maybe I should have brought that. Because here's the thing: the only reason that I didn't buy it is because I couldn't figure a way out to write it off on taxes. Because if I could have wrote it off, and said, okay, write off, then it makes sense for me. But that's dead money. So I couldn't do it. So anyway.
But it was beatable.
Hold on, but listen. So now here's what happens, right?
That shit don't last.
She found a way to, I guess she saved up her money and worked overtime, and she found a way to get the ass. Now here's what she did that was smart. She didn't get a super big ass. She got one that was just proportioned. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't too much. It was like believable. And then I saw her fucking take off. I still hit on her birthday, happy birthday, shit like that, but we not going that way. Hey,
Yeah.
I used to beat it up.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
One day I said,
I used to get that ass. That ain't the same
right,
ass.
don't, because we had an argument one day. I said, don't get too extra. Remember, I'm the same nigga that, I was eating, like groceries. Don't get new with me. Don't get new with me because I'm the same nigga that was doing that before. Don't do it. But it costs basically in the DR costs about $7,500.
Okay.
She said he want a menage with the new body.
Yeah.
Listen, but now her confidence is out of here. So she talks crazy. She talks, I watch how she's on, because now she's getting legitimate dudes with blue checks and stuff like that. So now she's talking crazy. She's a little bit more confident. But hold on now.
Don't do that.
That's what I want.
Don't do that.
You said what?
I want to know too.
What's her name?
Nah, don't do that.
I'll get to that.
Probably how they
I
always
wanna
do
know
it.
her
How they all
name.
do it, though.
Who had no ass and
crazy.
then went to
She's
ass?
from California, though. She's definitely from California.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
a
It's
lot
just a
of
game.
Okay, so that goes into
It start with little.
the bigger issue, just like body image. I don't like the BBLs for most people. It has a look to me.
Okay.
Like you can tell, you can tell she got a BBL. Cause it's a lot. I know it's a lot of prep work that goes into it, and then afterwards you're supposed to be working out and all this other shit. So it's like a lot of them just not maintaining it. So now you getting surgery on surgery on surgery. You try to just fix a bunch of shit. Like I don't know.
I was going to pay, but I didn't pay.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
I should have paid. I definitely should have paid.
Now you regret.
I literally regret not paying.
I thought the story was gonna go. She said, "Give me the money for the ass that I paid for." I thought you.
No. But see, now we go backwards. If I paid for it and you go off with another dude, y'all got to write me a check. I need my money back.
How long? What's the time?
What do you mean? Listen, you said
Anytime.
anytime. I'm taking that shit as anytime.
Wait,
So if y'all
it's
60
3
years old,
Nah.
3 years, and you've been beaten whenever you want.
I'm not coming back and forth out here like that all the time. So it's only going to be limited times. But when I hit touchdown over here, can I live?
There has to be a threshold, though.
Of what?
3 years ain't long
That
enough,
proposal
though.
can't be met.
Listen.
Yeah.
At some
Nah.
point in time, that agreement has to end if y'all are not going to be together.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I stop here?
Yeah.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see fellow ass connoisseurs in here. Sir, when should that contract be over, sir?
Fuck. I mean, nothing lasts forever, man.
Right.
But no, if you could get it forever, if you could lock that in.
Of course.
Listen, I'll fuck you when you're 70. I don't care.
That shit ain't gonna, that ass ain't gonna look the same.
I don't care. It's an investment. If it's an investment, why should I not get my? So that's you know
Get
something.
your money's worth.
Okay, I'll tell you like
Every
this. I'll give you a good example. Apple stock, right? You buy it at $225, right? You hold on to it for 30 years.
I agree with you.
It's gonna be worth 30,000. So now so what I should do is buy it at 275 and be like, 3 years, fuck this.
No,
I want mine.
I agree with you.
No,
I agree.
It's gonna
I agree. Whenever you want it, you should be able to have it. Shit.
It's not
My
gonna,
mattress is longer warranty than that,
That's 10 years.
and I didn't pay that much for it.
You guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, but listen.
You want 10 plus years of ass.
What you mean?
You want 10 plus years of ass
Absolutely.
for $7,000. No.
CD Serta was
That's less
what,
than
12
$1,000
years?
a year
I
for
get
that ass.
$700
No.
a year. Let's
Right,
do
come
it.
on.
You didn't.
My God.
No,
Shut.
my ass is worth more than $1,000 a year.
Okay, now we're gonna negotiate with you. Okay, because you
Depending on who you ask,
God
Martini.
damn it.
So you already have it, Martini. You already have it. So that's a different kind of negotiation I have to have with you
Right.
because you already have it. So I say, first I'm gonna look at your toes. Your whole shit is right. So I'm looking at that. I say, okay, all right. Well, where are we gonna go with this? How much is it worth, sir? 25, 35, 35, 45, 45.
Not oxygen at all.
Don't do that.
Sold to the man.
Let me get into
No.
let me get into a deeper thing. Hold on, since we here, let's get into a deeper thing and keep it real. And every man in here can tell you this. Every woman has a price to a man. So when I say that, there's a threshold that dudes will spend before they say, I'm finished. So Persephanii may be 10K. You may be 10K. But there's some women and dudes just like, listen, man, I'm not breaking $13.50. I'm not doing this shit. Okay, but listen, it's all, and the men in this room can tell you, it's all based on how bad you want that, right?
Facts.
And it's all based on, like, how bad you want it, what you gonna do with it, and what you think the long term is. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah.
It explain why.
Well,
So, are you involved with anything?
No.
you involved?
I ain't about to get in trouble yet.
Okay, good. We're not gonna get
Yeah,
nobody
nah, I
jammed
ain't
up.
getting
Okay,
in
good.
Yeah, you ain't getting
I
by in
ain't getting
trouble.
in
Okay. Talk, sir.
Talk your shit.
But I feel exactly what you're saying. I mean, there's been some chicks that I actually haven't spent anything on.
Yeah. You get those. You get those. You get those. Those are lucky ones. You get
And,
those.
what'd you say?
She said she not surprised.
Why you not surprised?
He's
What
a
you
handsome
mean?
brother. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. He's a handsome brother. You shouldn't have to pay for the majority of it. But some of it, he's going to pay. It is what it is.
And what you pay?
Yeah,
There's
you gonna pay
different-
with something for
there's
sure.
different levels.
Oh,
to
yeah,
this.
yeah, for sure. But, nah. I ain't there yet.
Sometimes what you paying ain't even monetary though. Because shit, my time,
mind. Yeah,
my
time.
effort,
Time.
all that shit is worth.
Time.
Because you don't get that back.
Yep. Time, peace of mind. You're gonna pay one way or another. You also have to do sometimes what's called pussy task. You know, you might have to go and fucking put a piano together. You might have to do anything. Like help her move. Shit.
Build this shit.
I did that twice.
But listen.
Rub the feet,
I've
cook
done
the
that too.
dinners.
Help
You might have to do
But
tasks.
listen, I want you as men to understand this. I'm sorry, Martini. As men, I want you to understand this. Any woman that you're with, if she gives you her body, you should have to give something back. So any woman that I deal with, if they need, your whole shit looks crazy right now. Please take your whole shit looks.
Because
It doesn't look legit, bro.
He like, yo, that don't compute over here.
it does not.
Here's
It
how the
doesn't
shit look.
resonate with anything he ever
Right,
says.
his whole shit was like this.
Ain't this?
Come on, nigga. Like,
No. This was directed towards her.
Okay,
So you should've seen her
ain't
look.
this about
I
a
seen your
bitch?
look.
so let.
The camera see it. Go ahead.
The camera ain't gonna
I
lie.
saw-
We gonna look at that
Exactly.
playback.
Here's the thing, and this is.
What? Oh, to him saying you got to give something back because you don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, but listen.
He don't want to learn her. He don't want to do nothing.
Well,
He don't
sir,
want to get no effort.
You
learning.
Sir, you have to at least learn how to what they like and then do it. If they like getting it eaten out like groceries, then put your face in there, sir. But at least tell her she's got to get a shower pick and clean the ass up. Because at least listen, for anybody who's watching, if you want the man to eat your ass, at least have some respect for him. Be respectful to the man who's gonna go down there, get a water pick, a shower pick, and put the shit on and let it go and just clean this out. Because I'm saying too much.
Yeah,
Y'all just.
Hey,
I'm way out of
Mom
line.
just asked me for the YouTube channel. She ain't getting it this
You meet me halfway.
It's a courtesy.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to eat no ass,
You
and I'm down there. It's toilet paper and all kinds of shit. I don't want to do that. I quit.
You
I quit.
shouldn't have to say this though.
But I quit.
He came up said,
This should be something that is
Yeah, but listen.
well received. Unless y'all in a situation where she can't get to a bathroom and she's telling you no, and you like, I don't care.
Listen. If you
Outside of
can't.
that,
Ain't nobody doing all that.
If you can't get to a bathroom, we don't need to do this.
I agree, but sometimes
So what the point I was making, I'm gonna let y'all talk about it. I believe that any woman that gives her body up to you, you should give her something back, because when a woman takes her clothes off and gives her body to you, that's like the most that a woman to me can do. Like, that's about as far as they can go to say, I trust you with me, I trust you with everything. So if a woman needs help, let's say that a woman needs her bill paid, a water bill, nigga, you ain't paying no bills. Your face is like, I ain't paying nothing. But say a woman needs a water bill paid or a phone bill or whatever, and they come to you. If you hitting her, you should do it. There's no reason that a woman should be in the dark and you come over and fuck her in the dark, and then go home. You know, like. But at the same time, maybe because I make a certain amount of money and it's not tricking to me, because I consider it a part of the game, cost of doing business. But I believe if a woman gives her body to me and she needs help, I should help her. Now, if a woman, because I've had a million of these, because it always starts with a story. Something happened. My dog needs a colon replacement. And it starts with any kind of fucking story, and then it winds up with money.
yeah.
right.
Okay, that's cool.
So at what point in time do you know? What point in the story do you know it's coming to money?
I know from
From the
this.
side?
No, I know from this. I want shit so and so and so and so. I said, well, what's the problem? I don't want to talk about it. When I don't want to talk about it comes out, that's the lead-in.
Till they want to talk about
They
it.
want to talk about it, now you want to set this story up. But guess what? I've been doing this a long time. I already know what the fuck you're doing. But go on with your story. Let's go.
You don't cut the story and be like, how much you need.
No, because I want to hear it. I need to hear it. I need to hear
I
the
want to hear
Okay.
what you got to say.
So then we go on and this, and I need help, and so and so and so. Now, if it's a woman that I've dealt with, and because I have mathematical calculations based on times sexual experiences, times how much I like them, times all kinds of stuff that makes me say, okay, it's worth this much.
He said mathematical calculations. You've been here
Every
for
man
2 years.
This motherfucker can't add, but I'm sure that he has some type of calculation in his mind about what he's going to do and what he's not going to do. And then I'll say, okay, do I know this? How long have I been with this woman? Let's say I've been dating this woman for years, and we've had many things. I'll be like, here, take the money. But if it's a chick that I don't even know and she's starting off with that, I'll be like, listen, I don't know if I could do that for you.
Yep.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
That's a no, right?
What?
That's a no. I don't know if I could do that for you.
That's a no.
Or it's I just disappear.
Oh, damn.
That's better.
I disappear.
That's more like it.
I'm out of there.
I'm out of there. Like, I'm out of there.
What about offering her what you are comfortable with instead of just disappearing or saying, I don't know if I could do that? If she's asking for 1,000 and all your mathematic computations lead you to 750, are you willing to say, I can't do 1,000, but I can give you 750?
I'm not doing nothing until we've had some type of sexual contact. I'm not doing nothing. Because why am I doing
It all
this?
over.
Why am I doing this? What have you shown me?
it's all
What
about
have you
sex.
brought to the table that makes me feel like I should do this? And I know I'm gonna get Kevin Samuel, but listen, this is how dudes think. What have you brought to the table for me to really come out my pocket and do something? You ain't do nothing but talk. Now listen, if you laid down, if you sucked a dick or whatever you did, okay, now we talking about something. Now we are discussing something. I'm sorry, I'm talking too crazy.
No, look. Women control access to sex. Men control access to relationships.
And money.
Yes.
I've said enough. I guess I'm.
No. That's game. And that's some real. That's
Make sure that one got in there.
game.
I needed that.
I'm just saying what it really is.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't agree,
so
Steph?
okay, it's not that I don't agree. It's that I feel like you say, what else are you bringing to the table? So every relationship is different. So if you have a relationship with her where it's just sex, then that question isn't even valid. But
Okay.
if you actually have a valuable relationship with her, well, maybe, and it might not even be that we're boyfriend and girlfriend.
I'm going down to Kevin's chair. I feel
But
the
you
DMs
said,
coming.
what if she does do things for you?
Okay, so let me say this. Every man, first of all, you should interview your ladies because they're actually becoming a part of your team. Okay, that's number one. And no disrespect, Martini, Seth, y'all need to interview dudes.
We do.
Because they're becoming a part of your team. So what are you bringing to the table other than your sexuality?
Right.
There are women that I've dealt with that have helped me with business, everything. If all you bring to the table is your sexuality, that's just getting tired very quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
So I say to every man,
that.
interview their ladies. And for me, I don't have sexual contact with a woman unless I've known her for 90 days. And that's not Steve Harvey because I was saying that beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was on a TV show called Celebrity Big Brother in England. And it's when they put you in a house for 40 days with no internet, no nothing, just you and the people. You can act for a certain amount of time, but eventually that mask is coming off.
Right.
If you don't sit and pay attention and watch how do people handle pressure, how do they deal when they're angry, how do they do this, how do they do that? If you don't know that and you don't have a baseline, you're gonna lose. So everybody's angry, and I'm gonna end it on this. Everybody's angry, and they always say, "Well, I don't know nothing about this woman." Well, you don't know that she had one fucking eye and diabetes and half a leg because you don't know nothing about her. So interview your people, interview your ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kenny, you had said a little bit about body image and how it's viewed. Do you think social media plays a huge part in all of these women coming and getting Brazilian butt lifts?
Of course.
But what do you think? What do you think is the main? What are they trying to accomplish behind getting BBLs?
Want to look better than feel better.
Yeah.
Look better to who?
Themselves, to other people.
Do you really think it's for themselves?
Absolutely.
I think it's for
For
men.
themselves.
I don't
for
think
the
it's for
likes.
themselves. Who goes and
It's
gets
Yeah, it's for men.
a huge butt for themselves if they don't want other people to look at it?
I can't even see mine.
Well, no, I said for themselves and for other people. I mean, if you feel like you look good, you feel better about yourself. I mean, that's
For confidence, for
Yeah.
self-confidence.
it's definitely a boost.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you add the filter and the face tune and all the other shit. Then it really is your confidence on 1,000. So
I honestly 100% do not believe that people go and get cosmetic surgeries like that for themselves.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, like, because if it was for yourself, you probably wouldn't go get it.
I mean,
Like-
you wanna like what you're looking at, you know,
Yeah.
in the mirror every day. But ultimately, you want to be more sexy or more attractive to a man. You know what I'm saying?
Or a woman.
oh yeah, whoever
whoever
you're
you-
dating, whoever you into.
Exactly. So yeah, I think that's what that's about.
And I honestly,
Well, what you feel about the whole BBL movement though? This shit is a movement. It's
what?
like the thing of the summer.
I'm not really against it. The only thing that I have a problem with is being a woman who has natural ass, natural titties. Sometimes
You accused.
I get accused often of having a BBL, which is 100% false. I've never had a BBL. I was born with this ass. My dad had ass. You know, my grandma,
Right.
sister,
Aunts.
they cheeked up. They cheeked up.
Everybody
Super
got
cheeked
ass.
up.
Family
You
reunion
know?
ass.
Yeah, it's to the point where now people will actually tell me I don't have ass. And I think it's because they're getting so used to the BBL look,
Right.
the fat transfer look, to where these asses are just like out of this world, ginormous.
Out of proportion though.
That
Yeah.
they feel like now even like natural looking, is that me?
Yeah.
They feel like natural figures don't look as good. Now I'm okay with what I have. I'm not I'm not changing that. I like having as much ass as I have.
Right.
It's cool. And I see so many different like botched surgeries
I'm listening.
that it's like, I remember this shit made me laugh so hard on, I think it was like behind the scenes of the Love and Hip Hop reunion. And they talked about the asses leaking on the couch.
Oh shit.
It's almost like how the hair,
Oh
like in
my
Coming to America, how the Jerry curl juice was.
Left on the couch.
And I was just like, damn, like your ass is leaking on the couch. It's like, cause they have like drains and stuff,
Right,
you know? So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm okay with whatever you want to do. It's your body, whatever you want to do. If it makes you feel better, that's cool. I just feel like you do it for others to see, which, you know, anything. If I want a certain type of attention, I know what to do. Right? So it's not for me because I enjoy sitting at home in a hoodie and sweats with Nike socks sliding around my house with no makeup on and a bonnet.
But you have an ass, though. You have an ass. So
I know.
you're talking from a different place.
I'm
You
talking
haven't-
from a different
That's something
place,
to fall back
have-
but
on.
I ain't looking at it.
Yeah, but hold on now. If you didn't have an ass, you might not feel that way. Now, you got an ass, okay? We know that. Everybody in here know that. The dog know that.
I used
okay?
to get made fun of for having ass.
Not today.
They used to clown us.
Not
for having
today,
ass
though.
back in the day.
When
You
it's-
know what
when
I'm
it
talking
mattered.
about?
Yeah.
Used to clown
You
people?
would-
Yes, I
No,
used
they
to
did.
wear.
What they used to say?
did.
What they used to say?
Having a big ass was not the thing.
It wasn't.
This
the
must, that
little-
must be a different generation. I
little
don't remember
booties
that.
was
I mean,
in.
we're a little older than
The
you.
little booties
But,
was
I don't remember that.
but in high school, I used to wear windbreakers tied around my waist to cover it, so that I dressed like a tomboy because niggas were immature and they used to make fun of it. And I guess maybe they did like it, but the way they portrayed liking it was to make fun of you, and that shit didn't feel good.
That's kid shit. though.
It doesn't matter. It's still a part of having ass going on. I'm saying it wasn't always in. It wasn't always celebrated.
Just because
It
he
was-
like I've had you, just because
you
that
liked
since the
it
beginning
doesn't
of time,
mean you guys got to look at
But
the
I mean,
other
even when
side
we
of
used
it.
to like people, like when we would like girls or girls were like us, you know how you
pick
would-
on 'em.
Yeah, you pick
You
on them, you
Pick
talk
on
about
the
them.
motherfucker you like. That's how that went.
Yeah.
Right, but when you're getting this from lots of people,
Then you know everybody
it's
likes you.
Different, but you don't feel
You
that.
don't portray it as
okay.
that.
You're missing the point. You don't feel that when niggas are pointing and laughing at you. Yeah, they might like you, but if they're not trying to get at you, then what are we doing here?
okay,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
You have to understand something. From 0 to 12, nobody cares what nobody looks like. Okay?
Right.
From 12 to 15, 16, you're understanding it, but you're still making fun a little bit.
Yeah.
Something cuts on at 16 and says, hey, that's an ass. Okay?
Right.
You have to understand that, like he said, it's kids. I bet you the kids were making fun of you, but that nigga driving by in a Monte Carlo that was 21, that nigga was, what the hell is
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so
absolutely. It was the
it's
older
something-
guys, but the older guys that wasn't something that was really that normal for me because they weren't approaching me at 16. You know, I had
As they
ass at
shouldn't.
16. I had titties at 16.
as they shouldn't.
But they weren't approaching like that.
As
I
they
was
shouldn't.
receiving, mockery more so than because the dudes at school wasn't trying to get with me like that.
Right.
You know?
Well,
So it's now like after high school is when I realized, oh, it's a thing. It's in. People want to see this thing. Like, okay, I got something. Older women would tell me, oh, if I had a body like that, I would be this. If I had a body like that, I would be that. But what I was receiving from the opposite sex was a totally different message.
Kids.
But now, growing up, after high school is when I started realizing, like, okay, this is what the guys like.
Well-
like I started to take this jacket off, start wearing some
Yes.
tights and tight dresses. Like in college, it went crazy.
black men have always been appreciators and connoisseurs of ass. Okay, this is new for white people. Okay, this is new shit.
Right,
for
mainstream
white people.
America.
Every black man in this room would tell you, "Hey, I like the ass since I was 11." Okay, now Kim Kardashian made this ass thing pop culture. That was her. So, I mean, that's just the game. As far as who you guys do it for, you do it for two things. You do it for attention, because attention is the new drug, period.
It ain't new.
Attention, I mean, but with social media, the foot is on the gas of that right now.
More than
So
ever.
likes and attention, you might not even have a man. Most women that are beautiful, they in the house by themselves because people are too afraid to step to them or whatever the case may be. So you got a big ass, but you're in your own house.
Right.
Then you're doing it for the men, or you're doing it for financial reasons because you know you're going to find a man that got money. You want to find an NFL player that you could put this ass on and have 3 kids, and then you don't have to work. So there's a bunch of different things. But I will say this, and I think I speak for every man in here, and I know I'm going to get yelled at. We do it too, to an extent, but you guys do it a different way. Ass, makeup, all of that, at the end of the day, is somewhat false advertising. Now, it's the reason I say false advertising is because you're doing things that weren't natural to get that attention. For example, I was not on the fucking Drake line when they were giving out faces. I wasn't on the Idris Elba line. I was on the fucking voice line, but I wasn't on the face line. I wasn't on the fucking six-pack line. I know what my superpower is, and I deal with that. I don't try to change who I am. I am what I am. I look how I look. I got lucky with the voice. I don't try to say, let me go do this or let me go do that. I play with the deck that I'm given. I drive a Jeep Wrangler. I just got out of a fucking divorce.
I love Drake.
Where I was paying $14,000 a month alimony. It put me from a Range Rover and 3 Mercedes Benzes to a fucking Jeep Wrangler. I drive that truck to this day. I just got out the alimony. But here's the thing. I'm going to keep that fucking truck.
Absolutely.
Even when I go back to the Rangers and the 750s and all the shit that I had before, I'm going to keep that truck. Because here's the thing.
Don't those appreciate?
And I'm going to pick you up in that truck when I meet you. Because if you can't fuck with me in that Jeep Wrangler, 2012 Jeep Wrangler, you can't fuck with me in this 750. You can't come to my mansion. You can't do nothing. If you can't fuck with me at the base of who I am, then you can't fuck with me.
That's right.
But it's not a man thing. It's not a woman thing. False advertising goes across the board. So we do shit. It's like the nigga with the $10,000 coming out of his pocket.
Flexing, fake
That's
flexing.
his rent, that's his rent money.
That's rent money, or it's hundreds with fucking paper in it. The woman who wears makeup, you don't know how many women that I met on Instagram that I meet them, and I'm like, God damn. And then when I get there, it's 65% of what I saw.
Yeah.
False advertising happens on both sides. The thing is, are you comfortable to live with yourself the way you are? Because that's what it is. But people are not comfortable, so it is what it is.
Yeah. It all comes down to that. I believe that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about the whole plastic surgery thing is men are now starting to get plastic surgery. Like what was it, Funk Flex and Kanye? Didn't they get liposuction?
Yeah, mostly the body.
So
doing what?
they do.
Yeah.
The building I used to work at, the doctor that did Kanye shit.
Yeah.
lit hair.
Oh.
And then there's actually a surgery where they can give you a 6-pack. So they etch out, they etch in a 6-pack in your muscles.
No, they got shit, bro. They got calf implants.
They got shit to make you
pec
taller.
surgery.
You want
Yeah.
calves.
Also, everybody cheating.
They have a surgery to make you taller.
But nigga, you eat
Everybody
tacos on
cheating.
Wednesday.
That's sweet.
You know,
That's
like,
sweet.
But see, that's the thing is to be able to live the same lifestyle and get the body you want.
Yeah.
It's just that instant gratification shit.
Yeah.
you're right.
That's what it is.
But
No
wherever
work,
you
no
go,
work.
there you are.
And the downtime for those type of procedures is not really, it's not that long. So it's people.
Nobody want to work. Just like he said, nobody want to work. Everybody want the results. Everybody want to be Hove, but they don't want to do what Hove did. Everybody want to lose weight, but they don't want to do what people that do weight. When you lose weight, you walk up fucking 30 flights of stairs. I know about that shit. I lost 100 pounds. It take time. it takes time, just like
discipline.
Time and discipline. Just like you lose weight and gain weight, it goes both the same way. It's both gradual.
I think people get tired though. I agree partially because I feel like that there's a lot of people who have, tried to lose weight over years. They've done this diet, that diet, this diet, that diet, and then they've lost all the weight that they wanted to lose, and then they look like, like
No, there's no way
the
to
body just
isolate.
doesn't. Because
Yeah,
supposedly you
isolate
can't
your
spot
weight loss.
train.
No.
So
You lose fat everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Your shape is your shape. If you
Right.
don't got ass, you ain't, you can
So-
build it to a certain plump. You can build it. You can.
right.
But it depends on what you're trying to get to.
So I think there's definitely like different subsections of people that, there might be the lazy one, but there is the one that worked their ass off. And then there is the one that lost 100 pounds to 200 pounds and has the extra skin and wants to get that removed,
that.
which I don't have a problem with
makes
any
sense.
of it. I just don't like being judged and people like, oh, you had a BBL, And I'm like, bruh. Like, just because you're seeing all of this doesn't mean that everybody did it. Natural bodies still exist. We're still here.
Well, you have to also be accepting of yourself. I've gained and lost weight. I've ate, then I got divorce weight loss, then I ate again, and I said, I got to do this, and then I went on Dr. Sebi diet, which is what I usually do now, but it has to be a lifestyle, and also I know who I am. I'm gonna be fat. I'm gonna be fat. That's just what it is. I am who I am. I'm gonna be fat for the rest of my life. I can't fake it. I love pizza. So I love pizza. I know who I am, and you have to be comfortable with who you are. If you're not comfortable, it's not gonna work.
Right.
Would you get 6-pack surgery, Dion?
Nah, I ain't getting no goddamn 6-pack surgery, man. How much that cost?
How much that costs? But just hey, what is going for?
5,000, maybe 5,000.
How long it lasts is the question.
Probably forever.
As
It's
long as
etched
you
in
make
your
it
muscles.
last.
What does that mean? As long as I make it last?
You've got to
Keep
start
sweat.
dieting and
You
keep
gotta
it up.
diet.
That's
You
what I
gotta
was
diet.
saying. Wherever you go, there you are, and that's the
You gotta
problem.
maintain.
People,
Everybody got abs though. It's just your fat.
Yeah, it's just the fat
covers
that's on
it.
top. But so they pretty much just sucking out the fat from my stomach. Nah,
Yeah.
nah. I ain't giving nobody
I mean, you can
$5,000
make
for
your,
that.
you can get your ab muscles deeper, but it's
Right.
not like a.
Yeah.
Gotta
And what if they
Yeah.
do lopsided? What if they accidentally like go like this?
You taking chances.
Come on,
You
man.
taking real chances.
Come on,
Some
man.
asses, I know they didn't intend for them to look like that.
So
Some
can
of the
I- can
asses I be seeing.
Can I ask you guys, both of you ladies, a question? Is what a man looks like a big factor in whether you're going to deal with them? Because both of y'all are on the 1% of women on Instagram. So for a man out here who is fat, a man out here who is this or that comes to you, will you deal with him, or there's just certain shit you'll take and won't take?
The big side.
You already gave me my answer. So
I
you ain't
like
fucking with no fat nigga.
no,
Fat
no,
niggas
no,
over for you.
no, because I like big dudes, but I haven't necessarily been with a fat guy.
But what do you consider
But
fat?
I like
Say that. What's
I
fat?
like huskier men.
So what do you
So-
what do you consider fat? Like a fucking whiskey barrel, or just because it's different kind of fat now.
I'm saying the bigger guys that I've been attracted to naturally you're not able to see a 6-pack, but they don't have a beer belly.
Right.
So it's just like thick men. And I know Dion hates when I call men thick.
Oh,
Thick,
dude.
thick
I
booty.
like a big waistline. I'm cool with a big waistline.
E40.
I wouldn't say E40.
You too big?
Well, then you're talking
Well,
about NFL niggas.
Yeah, who you talking about?
NFL body is cool, a little taller.
E40 is not really fat, is he?
Charles Barkley.
No, he lost weight. He lost a lot of weight.
Charles
So-
Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
I don't know what Charles Barkley's body looks like. I don't know what his
Oh,
body
snap.
looks like.
But hold on, let's think of
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
That's
Rick
a big
Ross.
guy. I thought he was.
Wait, Rick Ross lost.
The new Rick Ross or the old Rick Ross?
Yeah.
The old Rick Ross.
Yeah,
So-
which
No,
one?
no, no. That's
See,
I.
Now, hold on now. Come on now. Get
The
out
old
of
Rick Ross.
funny.
I'm not knocking anybody that likes it. I'm just saying I've never naturally gravitated to the big guy with a gang of money that has a big belly.
Okay, so then
You
you
know,
really,
like-
you really don't want fat. You like you said, you want.
I like
you want
husky.
Husky, all right.
I like in shape
In shape.
and husky.
In shape.
But what the
she's
fuck?
saying
What
those are
does that
her
even
know they're
preferences.
different.
They're
Yeah.
different.
So-
They're
But
different.
in shape and husky don't even match.
Yeah, like who is that?
They don't have to match. I'm saying
She
what
said
I-
husky
I
or
like-
in shape.
Yeah,
What
but,
I
she'll
like.
go for.
I don't only like one type of man. I'm saying.
right, but I would say like husky and fat is like porn star and virgin.
No, they're
No,
I
they're
don't
not.
believe it's that big of
Because
a difference.
I'm not saying that I
Fit
like
and fat are like porn
Right.
star and version.
I'm
Not husky
saying-
is meeting you in the middle. Kind of.
husky is
like
like,
NFL kind of dude that
Husky though.
yeah.
Husky.
Not everybody has a six pack,
Shaq.
Dion. Everybody
Shaq is
don't
not
have-
husky.
Who said everybody had a six pack? What are you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
there's tons of men who are husky. They're
I'm
just
just trying to. Yeah, but we've been giving examples and you've been saying no to all of them. That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
cool.
what
You
are talking
picking
about?
Charles Barkley. I can't.
I mean-
I can't even
What?
think about Charles Barkley.
Can somebody-
and
I
attraction
gave
in
you
the same
somebody that
sentence.
I gave you, but I ain't talking about you being attracted to him. We talking about
body
the body
type.
side.
I don't know what the
body
hell
type.
Charles Barkley body look like.
mean, the
All
ni-
I
the
do is
nigga
see
is
him
on
to
TV every day.
Yeah, like he really is.
Like,
I tried to
yeah,
give you somebody that everybody sees.
Bigger
They get up a
question.
lot on that show.
Bigger
Okay.
question. Could you see yourself liking a man that is not
Man.
what you usually used to?
Absolutely.
But he treats you like a queen, and he does everything that maybe another guy that you like doesn't do.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially before I used to be hung up on, oh, the nigga got to be fine. You know,
Right.
but then you realize the ones that's real fine be the ones that ain't shit.
Right.
Really. You know, so it's like, but yeah, the treatment is ultimate now to me.
What's your type?
What's my type? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you know, of course. Don't look at me.
No, I like how I like how you put the arm out. I like the way the arm.
So
went
anyway,
out.
we ain't got very many minutes left, do we?
Nah, don't.
30
But
seconds?
they all
I'll
go
talk
on
next
you.
time. No.
We got enough time for that.
Okay.
Time.
So, well, first and foremost, I work out and stuff. So I would prefer to have somebody who is working out, you know, because niggas be quick to say, you know, you want a female with a bad body and all these things, and you need to be there too, working out. Okay.
So you like fit men.
Preferably, you know, now we get down to, you know,
Would you date a fat guy?
man, he would have to have so much style and smelling good, and you know what I'm saying? Like the treatment gotta be, you gotta do a little more, because that's not my shit. That's not what I'm gonna gravitate to naturally. So yes, you gotta have a little more going on.
As the only fat person in here, I like I'm hearing all this shit. Don't think this shit is flying past my face. I cannot believe this shit. Like I'm like, you know, look at y'all talking. Y'all actually talking like I'm not even here.
You
My name
wanted
is
us
Batman
to be
Troll.
honest. I know it, Scoop. Scoop, you want us to be honest, and I'm gonna say it for what it is, damn it.
I'll live with that.
You do you want to know who's
listen,
attracted to
wait.
you?
No.
Weight is something-
Listen, hold on. Let me.
You're not even big like that. Don't
Okay,
do that.
but wait, hold on. Can I say something? Can I say, I don't want to know if y'all attracted to me because I'm not looking for that.
Right.
go.
But I will say this. At my level, it's not even what you look like in
It's your money.
It's money, pound, respect.
There you
Absolutely.
So, but also, my superpower is I'm a real good conversationalist, and I'm funny, and I make people laugh. So
There
that's
it is.
that's my shit.
That is the
Mind,
key.
the mind.
That's my
And
shit.
that's
make
the
her
real-
laugh.
that's
Listen,
really-
I will talk you to your elbows over here. Okay, and your toes are in the air. You like, how the fuck did this dude talk?
Wait,
No,
you
I
making them
did.
laugh while they feet in the air?
Is that the get you creeping up?
But
I can imagine laughing while he hitting it from the back.
I will. It's not laughing
No,
then.
don't you look back. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
It's not happening. I will say this. And I'll tell you this. At a certain level, it's this, and I'll leave you guys on this note. It's the best gravitate to the best.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a good example. You work out, right? You make sure that your whole shit, your nails, everything is right, right? While you're doing that and you're in the gym 3 hours a day, Rick Ross is in the studio making an album. So your best is gonna gravitate to his best, because when he walks in the room, if you're in his eye line, he's coming for you.
Right.
The best, and even if you might not like what he looks like, women respect power, they respect and money, because at the end of everything, you want to be under a dude's wing. Y'all can sit all day and talk about, I could do bad by myself. No, y'all want to be under a nigga's wing. That's actually facts, because that's nature.
Yeah.
And you're going to gravitate to the place that's most comfortable and where you feel like you are taken care of. That's why dick only lasts, it's temporary.
Absolutely.
So
Can be replaced.
Final thing, for me, this is where my sweet spot is.
Yeah.
A woman, because even though I don't mess with women that are younger, a 21 to 25-year-old woman is not going to fuck with me. Once you get to 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 35, you want to make sure if you go to if you break your arm, you can go to the hospital and have insurance. That's when I become a fly nigga. Because I'm going to take care of you.
He's got
That's when I
insurance.
become a fly.
When I become
I
a
can
fly
put
nigga.
you on my insurance.
Exactly. Get on this United Healthcare.
If she 28, 29, 33, 35, and she don't have her own insurance, we got a problem.
That's another show.
Okay, so before we get out of here, I just have a question. What's the craziest thing that you've bought a woman?
That's
Just
It's easy. A horse. So I brought I brought an actual horse.
Oh,
So all right. So years ago, before the internet was really rocking, you know, you my first marriage. I was new to the game. The ladies, I was very popular with the ladies. I was working on Hot 97 at the time. I was the man. So when you're popular and you do something with a woman and she claims to be pregnant, you don't have 9 months to figure it out.
oh,
You can't say, okay, so let's wait, we'll do a DNA test. No, I don't have that type of time. Okay? We have to work on this right now. So she said to me, I said, well, what can we, what can we do here?
Yeah.
And she said, well, I said, what do you want? And she
wait.
said,
What do you want? What does that mean? What do you want to
what
get
do you want to straighten this out?
to get the
to
end it?
And just
Okay.
And this was my days, young and dumb. Like we all make mistakes, and I don't glorify it, but this is where I was at my age, 27, 28. This is where I was.
Yeah.
And she said, I want a horse. I said, well, hold on now. Hold on now.
And she thought about this. She thought about
No,
it.
because I'm thinking, what, you want a car with horsepower? You want 300 horses? You want a Hemi? What the fuck you want here? No, I want an actual horse.
Yeah.
So I went to the stable place and I said, give me that horse, a little small pony. And I went and I took a picture of the horse, and because remember, there's no internet back then.
Yeah.
I had to take it back to her. So I showed her the picture, the Polaroid of the horse, and I was like, all right, well, this is a horse. This horse is about $3,000, $3,500, $4,000. She said, no. She called back. She said, I want this horse. And then when I got back, the nigga looked like the Budweiser horse, with the fucking, when you say buddy, and I said, wait up, hold on now. This is a real fucking horse.
Yeah.
This horse is like 2,000 pounds.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
I had to buy the horse, and then have the horse transported.
Did she have somewhere to
Did
put
she
that
live on a
horse?
farm? Yeah, like
Listen, I don't give a fuck if she live in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I brought the fucking horse.
Did it do what it needed to
It
do?
did what it needed to do, but the thing is, who wants a fucking horse? But the thing is that if that's what you want, that's what I have to do.
Hey.
That's an investment.
So
really.
that's-
She could race that. She could race
listen,
that horse.
listen.
But
I
she
could
still have it.
No, listen. I could have went to fucking Chrysler.
you can't.
And got a car for the price of that fucking horse.
Okay, so that leads me to the gem of the day. What the gem of the day is the last thing before we end and close out.
I don't know if she. I don't even know the woman's probably married. She probably took the horse. The niggas probably glue now. I don't know what the fuck happened with the horse, but I know I brought the horse.
You brought
Okay.
the horse.
So what do you? Is there anything you want to give our audience, our supporters, our listeners? Any gem you want to drop before a final gem before we close out and see them next time?
Be careful who you lay with. Any woman that you have sex with, be prepared for you to have to deal with her for the rest of your life. Just because you look good don't mean you are fucking good. Garbage comes in a fucking diamond trash can.
Oh my God.
What else? Is there anything?
Let me get a Persephanii, just like a.
Money is not the most important thing in the world. I learned that money is not the most important thing in the world. Chasing money is not the most important thing in the world. I had to learn that this year when I got COVID and I almost died in the hospital.
What is the most important thing?
Your family is the most important thing, because when I was laying in the hospital, I was so sick. When you have like your blood oxygen is low, when it's like it goes below 90, you can't move.
Yeah.
So if you've ever had pneumonia, have you ever had, you can't move, you can't walk, you can't do anything. So I'm laying in the bed and I don't even have, this is the first night that I'm in the hospital with the real COVID. I can't even lift my hand up to get the remote control. Yeah. The lights are off and I'm just laying in the bed and I'm thinking about every woman I ever dated, every woman I ever had relations with, my friends, my family, my parents, everything. And in that moment, I realized that my family was all that I had, because money could not save my ass at that moment.
No amounts.
Even though I was getting treated, if I was gonna die, no dollar amount was gonna help me right then and there in that moment. And I was in the COVID ICU. I wasn't even in the like, here nigga, get in there and just take an Excedrin and walk it off. I was in the real shit.
Yeah. Right.
And I learned that even though money rules the world, not the most important thing.
Yep.
Got it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Bumping Heads podcast with our special co-host, Fat Man Scoop. Hit us up, 213-441-2112. Leave us a voicemail, leave us a text message. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. If there's anything that you want us to talk about, send it to us and let us know. We're here for you. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Sex, relationships, pop culture, and more. It's the Bumpin' Head Podcast, and it starts right now.